All right, so I have a full disclaimer to make. I was a little punk, like, no joke. I was a little girl punk since last night. I couldn't sleep. I kept turning the algorithm off, and I cost myself anywhere from like $4,000 to $5,000, and I'm so pissed. This had nothing to do with the algorithm, and it had everything to do with my emotional state. So last night was when the vote was going in for the 2 seats in the Senate, and there was so much talk, just like there was with the presidential election, that if it went Democratic, the market was going to tank. And then there was more kind of talk that if the Senate went all Democratic, or the majority is Democratic, then the market would tank. So I couldn't sleep last night. Obviously the votes were coming in and I was super anxious, so I couldn't fall asleep till 2 a.m. I kept turning the algorithm off. NQ took a trade. I'm going to show you. You can't see it here now because I disabled it. I made $58 on corn. I let corn, EMD, and coffee run without interrupting them, but, you know, EMD and coffee didn't have any trades today, so that doesn't really help me. I can pull this down and show you guys here. So you can see my realized P&L is $58.75. No joke, I should be up $5,000, and I'm going to show you why. Like, I'm really mad at myself. So, oh, I need that back. So let's get that back. Oh, where did it go? All right, pull this back up. All right, so we need to enable these back. Hopefully I don't get in any trades. Oh, there's a losing trade there. All right, so last night there was a nice winning trade with NQ. I was in that. And then I was in a gold trade that took some back. So let's look at NQ first. So this is NQ at the top, and this is RTY at the bottom. RTY took 0 trades today. And remember, this is all since the last night at 6 p.m. So this is NQ starting last night at 6 p.m. It had this really nice trade here. It went up to $800 for the mini. I took $400 and got out, so that was a really nice trade. It exited at $600 profit. So, okay, $600 right there. Then there was this trade. So this is when the votes were coming in, so I turned my algorithm off on NQ. Then there was this positive trade, so I missed that. There was this small positive trade, I missed that. There was this huge trade at 7 a.m. when they were talking about, you know, maybe a $2,000 stimulus. I missed that. This was 12,552, and it exited at 12,500. This is 50 points in NQ. That's $1,000 for 1 mini. Then this trade happened, and I wasn't in this one either. I was so scared. So it went from 12,637 all the way up to 12,736. So yeah, no fun there. This was 100 points, so that would have been $2,000. So $2,000, $1,000, that's $3,000 right here. This would have been a loss, but I always cancel. I turn my NQ off every day. It's so funny. This started at 12:04. I turn it off every day at 12 o'clock. I have an alarm set on my phone, so I wouldn't have been in that anyway. So this is 3,000, probably like 3,500 that I missed out on just with NQ. RTY, again, didn't take any trades, so that's fine. Gold had a loser last night. I was in this, and then I had a winner in the middle of the night, but I was, again, freaking out, so I turned it off so I could fall asleep. And, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And it had a winning trade. So it only had 2 trades today, so 50% on gold. This was the one trade that corn took, which made me $58, this trade right here. Then we can go to QM. So let me minimize all these, sorry. All right, so this is Coffee, there were no trades in coffee today. EMD, there were no trades in EMD. Oil had me freaking out too, but it worked as a charm like it always does overnight. So this trade was green, this trade was green, and then this trade was green. This was the one that really had me freaking out. So I actually took a small loss on this, and then I just disabled it for the rest of the day. But from 9 a.m. until 2:30 p.m., this had a really nice move up. So missed that. But yeah, all in all, the point being, I made $58 plus the 400, but then I lost a few hundred on gold. So I am pretty much flat on the day, which is sad because if you look at the results channel in my Slack that you can be a part of if you want, this is free. Sal made $1,100 on micros. Chris M made $1,000 on micros. Craig made $3,300. Chris made $830. Christian made $425. Earl made $650. Michael made $1,000 trading micros. These are all people trading micros. Sam traded micros, made $300, $400. He messaged me and said he was up $400. Paul made $375. Daniel made I think $300. He has like a few P&Ls. This was Michael before he made $1,000. Duggan made $1,600. So good, like killer. And I'm just sitting here like with pennies in my pocket. So